my channel. I'm just a girl who likes reading romance, fantasy romance, paranormal romance, any kind of genre of romance in general. And I also happen to have cerebral palsy, and it would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. Happy Friday! I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today's video is going to be authors that I think should be on your radar. Caveat to this video, I had to at least read more than one book by this author. I'm not going to go over all the synopses for these books because I have 11 authors and there's a lot of books, but I have mentioned these books in my previous videos if you want to know more about these books. Madison Fox and her System series. It's about a group of professional online gamers. First book is called Good Game. We're following the leader of the system and an artist, heroine, and they are both rich. Oh, and by the way, they are all masked gamers, so nobody knows what they look like. Book 2 is called Forbidden Game. It's the romance between the British player and the system's publicist. The third book in the system and final book in the system is called Fake Game, and this is a romance between two professional gamers. The heroine, is a cozy gamer player. Jackson, I believe that's his name, he is part of the system, and they have to be in a fake relationship for reasons. Now, it is also announced that Madison is releasing a new book in June called Hardest to Resist. It is a small town boss ex-husband romance. Next, we have Michae Marie, or she has a YouTube channel on YouTube called Oh Hey It's Michae. She also happens to be my friend, and she wrote the Whisper Me Nothing series, and we follow a rock band that split up and hopefully will get back together. The first book is called Take You Down. We're following Walker and Scarlett. The second book in the series is my favorite book in the series. We're following Hayden and Lennon. Take What You Want, which is Jane and Nikolai's book. For her fourth book, she had aspiring Olympic hopeful. The one hero is a professional swimmer, and the heroine is a gymnastics person. Michae had another sports romance releasing in May 30th this month called Goalie, where the goalie is the girl. She's the one playing hockey, and she gets her romance with her new hockey coach. Next, we have Salvador, and she is a sports romance author, and it's a basketball romance series, and the series is called the Oil Knights because that's what the team is called. The first book in the series is called All I Need. The second book in the series is called Only With You. The first book is a surprise pregnancy romance, and the second book is the girl needs a tutor, and the guy says yes. The guy is the one on the basketball team, and it's an enemies to lovers romance. Next, we have Kels and Denise Stone, and I really love their Hastings series because it's an author duo, and their Hastings series follows a family. Their children are professional athletes, and the first book is called Close Knit. The soccer player of the family, and he gets his romance with a knitting influencer. And the second book in the series is called On Guard. It's a romance between the Olympic fencer in the family and a Hollywood starlet. And I also love this book. I just love this series in general. I started reading this series because my friend Jess read Close Knit and she really loved it, so I read Close Knit and I really liked it. Indy Valentine. Indy Valentine, for those of you who don't know, is Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl, who's not really on Booktube anymore since she's a full-time writer now. And she has a baseball series called The Atlanta Boys. And the first book in that series is called Endgame. We're following Callaway and Dakota. The next book in that series is called Drop 3. We're following Bodhi and Navy. My favorite book that she's written is Capri. This woman named Capri, she gets divorced from her husband because he was caught cheating, and she goes to Capri, Italy with her sister. Next we have Emilia Rossi, and she writes mafia romances with disability representation. The first book is called His Tesoro. It's an arranged marriage romance. The heroine is in a wheelchair. And the second book, His Juliet, is about the heroine from book 1. It's her sister's romance, and her sister is named Juliet. Emilia Rossi reminds me of Neva Altaj, because Neva Altaj also likes to put disability representation in her mafia romances. Next, we have Gabrielle Sands. Now, I've read her Fallen series. I've listened to all the audiobooks. It's a mafia romance series. The first book is called When She Unravels. The next book is called When She Takes. The third book in the series is called When She Falls. And the final book in that series is called When She Loves. Now, When She Loves is a duet narration style audiobook. Gabrielle Sands' best book is the one I read an arc of called Be With Me. It's another mafia romance, forbidden romance, because he's part of the mafia and she is a prestigious man's daughter. It's a bad boy, good girl age gap. I just love this book, but I can't say anything more than that because it doesn't come out until the 27th. Now, it wouldn't be my channel without mentioning my favorite romance authors, because I love romance. And it wouldn't be my channel if I don't mention my favorite romance author, my queen of romance, Jessie Walker. And I love her Shiloh verse series. I love her Shiloh universe. And the first two books we follow Will and Way. The first book is called When There's a Will, and the second book is called If There's a Way. And the third book is called Still Beating, their novella. And then we have another novella called We Are All Here. And then after Will and Way's book and the two novellas, we have a captor why choose romance called Lost Little Bird. Now, I can't tell you who the heroine is in Lost Little Bird because that will give away a major spoiler, but you have to read this before you read the latest book in the Lost Boy series, because there's a major connection. And then after Lost Little Bird, you read Every Breath After, and we're following Jeremy and Mason's book. Jeremy and Mason are side characters in Will and Way's duet, and now they are the main characters in their book. And then she also wrote another book called Exiled. That book is great also. Bree Wiley, and I'm on Bree Wiley's art team, and her State of a series is really good. That's my favorite books by her. The first book is called Finding Delaware. It's a stepbrothers romance. The next book is called Crossing Arizona, and that is a French to lovers romance, single dad. And then she wrote Pretty Broken Doll, and that is a boss employee romance, office romance. Layla Dane. I can't remember the name of the series, but the first book is called Someone Like You, and that's a tutoring romance. One of the heroes needs a tutor, and he falls for his tutor. And the next book is called Never Let Me Go, and that is a friends to enemies turn friends again, turn lovers. And that is a redemption story because the hero from Never Let Me Go was the villain person and Someone Like You. So it's his redemption story, and it was such a good redemption story. The last author I'm going to mention is Nordika Knight, and I love her Garen Park series. And it's a motocross romance series, MM. The first book is called Garen Park. The second book is called Lot 62. And then the third book is called Knock Knock. Then we have her Vile Boy series, which is the dark romance secret society-esque book. The first book is called Sick Bargain. The next book in the series is coming out the 27th of this month. It's called Fragile Facade. And I cannot wait for that book. Those are all the more people should read. Please let me know if you have read any of these books. I would love to know. All these books are on Kindle Unlimited, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Liking this video would help me out a lot. And I'll see ya Monday. Bye. Have a good weekend.